Hello, ladies and germs, and welcome back to another Mariners franchise episode. This is going to be episode number 6 coming at you today. If you guys missed the last video, head over to my channel, check it out. You guys can check out all the episodes up to this point. Last episode, we finished off the month of August. Not a whole lot of glamorous stuff going on. Had some pretty cool in-game moments, though, so definitely worth checking out. This month, however, there's a lot on the line here. We have now reached the month of September. We are 3 games out of first place in the division to Texas, and we play Texas 7 times this month. Now, we're also a game back at Houston. We play them in a 3-game series at home, too, as well. There's a lot going on. If you guys did miss the last episode, our team is cold right now. We've been kind of struggling in a little bit of a team slump. A lot of our guys are slumping at the plate. Hopefully we can get that turned around immediately to start September. We're really going to need it. We have our September call-ups happening. We're going to call up a couple of guys that are young that should help us hopefully produce here to get us over the hump here to win the division the last month of the year. But yeah, that's where we're sitting at. Once again, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and are enjoying the content thus far. If you guys have any suggestions, things that you want to see as we, finish off year number 1 of the Mariners going into year number 2, I might even stream like the off season, just so that way, you guys can see what's happening, what kind of moves take place, all that good stuff, still throw it on YouTube, all that. But yeah, without further ado, I don't even know what I just said. My brain just kind of turns to mush when I do this stuff, but hey, that's okay. It's time for us to win some ball games. Time for us to put up or shut up and win this division. Let's get it done. All right, so as far as September call-ups go, they're giving us some people that we could potentially add to the roster, like Seby Zavala. Not really in on that. If anything, who I'd probably bring up, it would be in the range of those guys that are in the middle there. Definitely somebody that I am very much considering bringing up is like Ryan Bliss. We had him up earlier in the season. He was struggling, so we sent him back down. Either him or Cole Young would definitely be the guys that I would want to bring up. I think probably Bliss just because he's a little bit older. You kind of expect him to maybe produce a little bit better than Cole Young. Looks like he's having a little bit better of a season, just a little less power at AAA. And then, like I said, a bullpen guy, because we want to, make sure we have an extra arm in there. If I were to add a relief pitcher, it's either going to be Thornton or Bolton, but I would lean Thornton, I think. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to add him to the MLB roster. We'll lock that in, and then I think I'm going to bring up Ryan Bliss if it lets me. I just can't remember how many guys we get. It's either it's 1 or 2. So depending on what it is, I mean, if it's just 1, it's just going to be Thornton. If it's 2, it's going to be Thornton and Bliss. Actually, no, we get 3. Okay, so yeah, we actually have 1 more spot. With that being said, we're going to bring an outfielder up too as well then, just to kind of help us out in the outfield. Maybe like a Nick Solak. He's actually been hot for AAA too. Yeah, why not? We'll bring up Nick Solak. Those are going to be... actually, we'd have to add him to the 40-man. I don't really want to do that, so let's try somebody else that is on the 40-man, maybe like a Jason Vossler. Seby Zavala as a third catcher actually isn't a bad idea. But Seby Zavala... Actually, dude, he's killing it in AAA. You know what? I said at the beginning that we weren't going to bring up Seby Zavala. I lied. Welcome to the team, Seby. Our 28-man active roster is set with our 3 September call-ups, so we are good there, and we're ready to get this month started. We have already split the beginning to this Los Angeles series in Los Angeles, so we're hoping to pick up the rubber match here. We're going to send to the middle of the month. Like I said, this is put up or shut up time. We got to get this. We got to get these wins, specifically against Texas. That 4-game series starting on the 12th is going to be massive for us. Carlos Acedo's back. So now we're going to have to send somebody down. That's actually okay, though, because we're getting a guy back to our bullpen. We can afford to lose somebody out of the bullpen. Or maybe keep that extra arm. No, yeah, actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the extra arm that we have, and we're just going to send Seby back down to AAA. I don't see him playing all that often anyway. It's going to throw him on waivers, but, that's okay. Up big in that one, no reason to play it out, but love to see that we're up big in there. Bryan Woo with a huge injury here. We do not like to see that at all. He's going to be out a couple of months. This is a terrible time to be losing him too. We're gonna stop simulating. Oh man, that's a huge blow to the team. I can't even understate that. What we are going to do is we're gonna call up probably Schwellenbach. We're gonna give Schwellenbach a chance here. We're gonna have to add him to the 40-man, but I'm okay with doing that. We're gonna add him to the 40-man roster, and he's gonna come up to our team immediately and slot into our rotation. We're gonna give him a chance here to compete and give us some good starts. Hopefully, you know, with the playoffs right around the corner, he's gonna have to be a big part of our rotation moving forward. So let's go ahead and slot him into that rotation. And I think there's nobody else there. So yeah. All right, Spencer Schwellenbach is going to get his first run in the team here and a massive part of the year as Brian Wu goes down for a couple of months. Hate to see that happen so late in the year, but hey, next man up. Next man up. Just going to simulate this one. Hopefully can hold on to this win. Austin Voth is out for 2 months now. Going to throw him on the 60-day. We're gonna have to bring somebody else up. We do get that win, by the way, against Oakland. We held on. Looks like we added on to our lead. End up winning that one 4-1. We take 3 out of 4 against Oakland, so gotta like that. We're now 2 games out from the division lead. A game and a half still behind Houston, though. Everybody in the division right now has basically been doing the same over the last 10 games outside of us. But still a lot of month left, and we play Texas a lot too. So we're gonna go ahead. We've lost a couple of big pieces to our pitching staff, unfortunately, in this last week or so. We're gonna bring somebody else from the minor league system, probably Ty Adcock, just to take over for Austin Voth's role here as he got hurt for a couple of months. Yeah, we're up big in this one. We'll just go ahead and sim this one through. Should be able to get that win. We lose the series overall. However, we are able to at least secure a dub in that series. Got another split series against, so just like another 2-gamer, but this time it's at home against San Diego. And this is a massive situation this game. We're down by 1, the bottom of the 7th. 2 guys on. Isaac Paredes is up at the dish. A little out in front on that one. My eyes lit up when I saw that fastball in that location it was going to. We go to battle back. There we go. Okay, count is evened up now. All right, yeah, we were all over that. Just pulled the trigger a little too early. Beautiful. Okay, 3-2 now. We've worked it back full. Oh, and I swung at ball 4. That's tough. That's tough. We put together a good at-bat overall, but would have loved to come away with a base hit there. Man, we're seeing the fastball well. Just can't dial in the timing on the swing. Oh my God. I swear, every time that I check swing, it's a swing. Although, why do I even want to swing at that pitch? That was so bad. We squandered another opportunity here to do something, but they're going to give us another chance. Oh, man. We get a cutter. I just wasn't looking for a cutter there. We're 10 miles out in front of that pitch. All right, this is the pitch right here. Full count. Going to send the runner. That's going to get through. Just because we hit the left field, I'm not trying to get thrown out of third base. That would be an awful way to kill this rally. Oh, another gross changeup. Timing wasn't there. I didn't pull the PCI down to it. We swing and a miss at it. I mean, we had a real chance there to come back. It's not going to be easy. They are going to give us one more shot at it though, and we can't screw this up. We need this win. He didn't, but we still got a base hit. He hung a slider right there. Polanco did not miss it. We get a perfect base hit right through the right side at 115 off the bat. That's big. We are going to pinch run for Jorge. He doesn't have the speed, but we got Ryan. This is why we brought up Ryan Bliss, man. 76 speed off the bench. And there is a fastball low and in that I just pulled the PCI below it, missed it. Oh my God, and another check swing strikeout. I was so geared up to get a fastball there. I mean, I'm really, at this point, just fastball hunting, hoping that I square something up. All right, down to our last out. It's only 90 off the bat. I don't think it's going to get it done. No. I didn't have a whole lot of hope that that was going to get down, but having that be the play that happens is just a kick to the nuts. That hurts. We lose the game. Plenty of opportunities to come back in that one. Just can't get it done with the team. We get robbed again. Looks like Victor Robles. I mean, we are just getting destroyed by the injury bug here. My God. Stay healthy, guys. We need wins here. All right, we lose both those games to San Diego. So going into our Texas series, we are down 5 games in the division to Texas. Texas has just been on fire. Houston's been basically just as hot. But we have a chance here to make up a ton of ground. We play Texas 7 times. If we can win, I mean, if we win all those, obviously we're in the lead of the division. But we can still make a pretty good run at them here if we win some of these games. So we need to do that. All right, we lose the first game. We have a situation here in the second game. Any situation that we have here against Texas, we absolutely have to jump into. We need these wins. We cannot lose all these games to Texas. All right, we got an at-bat here with Julio in the bottom of the 8th, facing David Robertson. Let's go, Julio. Having a down year, but you have a chance to do something big for your team here. Oh, Blue, that just cannot be a strike. Should be a 3-0 count. And I swung at a pitch at the ground. Wasn't expecting that in a 2-2 count, if I'm being honest here. All right, come on, Paredes. 99 off the bat, but I was late. That's just not going to carry out, man. I know this ballpark too well. Or maybe I don't. What a huge home run from our massive trade deadline acquisition. Isaac Paredes goes to center field. I cannot believe that just left. I cannot believe that just left. That is so huge. Oh, we needed that so badly. All right. Gotta hold on to this one now. Let's secure this win. Secure this dub. And we do. Paredes comes through the massive trade deadline acquisition that we had, comes through in the clutch for us, hits a go-ahead 2-run home run with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. You absolutely love to see it. We win a close game against Texas. We've now split the first 2 games in the series. We need to win these last 2. If anything, we need to win these last, 5 games against them. But, if we can at least win these series against them, I feel a lot better about that. You're Dane Dunning in the bullpen, huh? Or as the closer, I guess. Very, very odd, but let's go, Kobe. Make it happen. Putting him in. Oh, great. Great start to the at-bat base here. Beautiful. All right, we lay off of that one. Close pitch. Could have gone either way. But we now have a runner in scoring position with 1 out here, the chance to walk this game off. Seby Zavala, we are absolutely pinch hitting for. Jorge Polanco off the bench. Come on, Jorge. All right. Ooh, okay. Okay, hey, we continue to battle here. I'm not getting to these pitches as I'd like to, but we're staying alive. Oh my God, that's gonna get down. 80 speed, we're gonna send him. Oh, that throw's not even anywhere close. We walk the Texas Rangers off. We have now won 2 out of the first 3 games of the series. We have a chance to take 3 out of 4 here against the team that is leading our division right now. This has been a huge series for the ball club. Jorge Polanco coming through in the clutch for us. Absolute dog. He's been a dog for us, specifically in the second half of this year. What a huge back-to-back victories for us at home here against Texas. One more game. We need to win this last game, and that puts us in a pretty good spot going into the last half month of the year. Right, here we go. One more game against Texas. We need this. We need this one. Hopefully we get a moment for it. I would hate for us just to lose it. We do get a moment. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, down by 1 with 2 guys on. Come on, Luke. Facing Josh Boers. Okay.
Tough spot right here. Couple
We've been pretty fortunate. We haven't had to face their best bullpen arm this entire series when we've jumped in. Okay. All right, way ahead now, 3-1. It's got to be a cookie. That's a cookie. It's ripped to right field. And it's right to Adolis Garcia. Luke Raley, I mean, he hits it right on the button. It just goes right to the right fielder. That's not the last chance that we're going to have to win this game, though. I know it. Yep, here we go. Bottom of the eighth now. 2 outs facing Kirby Yates. Beautiful. What a great at bat from Randy. We worked the walk there. We got 2 runners on. They bring in a lefty to face J.P. Crawford. We're going to bring in a righty to counteract that. I think we're going to bring in Bliss. Harry Ford's actually our best hitter, it looks like, on the bench against lefties. We're going to bring in Harry. This is a massive moment for our rookie catcher. Oh my God, he rips it down the left field line. That's going to get down for a base hit. 99 speed's going to score easily. Harry Ford ties this game for us. Love to see that from our rookie catcher. Now we got to take the lead. We absolutely have to win this game, no matter what. And that is not going to get it done. At the end of the day, though, Harry Ford ties it for us. Love that from him. Now we need to go. Hopefully we get another opportunity to win it. All right, we have a pitching moment here. There's nobody out. We have to win this game. I don't care if I haven't done pitching moments in a while. Like, we have to win. Have to win this game. Any game that we have against Texas that is within reach, we have to win. Okay, good pitch, good pitch. Zone. Ooh, good take. Great pitch. Froze him on the low outside corner with that slider. That's a huge first out of the inning, but we're not done yet. Oh, and the runner steals. Not able to get him out. They now have a runner in scoring position, and this is a full count, too. Oh, no. Oh, no. Off the end of the bat. That's going to score the run, too. And it gets by our... Oh, no. And that turns into a triple. That's just such a crap way to lose the tie. A little bleeder off the end of the bat, and it ends up being a triple down the right field line. Hate to see that. Just gotta... Now we gotta keep it a 1-run game. Gotta keep it a 1-run game. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, we're going home. And he's hosed. That's a huge, huge out. I mean, down by 1's not great, but down by 2's even more difficult. That is a massive out to get that out at home. Now we just need one more out, and we'll go hit. Beautiful. All right. We do squander the tied game on just a bleeder triple. Luckily, though, that's the only run that we gave up in that inning. We're going to have to do this against a very tough customer. Jose Leclerc, we're down by 1. Got the meat of our order up, though, 4, 5, and 6. They can get it done. It's a little bit easier to see the ball, too, so I like that. It's not as shadowy, and we're not looking straight into the sunlight. Let's go, Isak. Nope, didn't swing at that. Hey, just do what you did earlier in the series. Just do that again. Let's a little rinse and repeat. Tie this ball game. Oh, disgusting. Dots a changeup low and away. Once again, the main theme of any of these last videos is I just cannot hit a changeup. Oh, out in front on that one. Down to our last out now. Just a weak ground out to second base. You're going to have to get it done with Luke Raley. Definitely can, though. Luke's got a lot of power in his bat, too. And that is a 100-mile-an-hour ground ball right to Simeon. Texas holds on to win this one. We split the series with them. Could have been worse, though. I mean, there was a couple of spots in that series where we easily, if they go the other way, we could have been swept. Just not the series that we were looking for. We're not able to gain any ground on them. Still 5 games back with about half of the month to play. We got one more series against them, though. If we can sweep them somehow, that would be huge. We'll just go ahead and Brooks now. We'll keep him active for now. He'll be good for his next start. Yeah. So still 5 games back. We're still about 3 in there, or 4.5 back of Houston as well. We need to win some of these. It's not going to be easy either. I mean, we got the Yankees, who are 26 games above 500. Texas, who as we see is 30 above 500, and Houston, who's 29 above 500. And then we play Oakland to end the year, so a little easier of a matchup here. As we're halfway through the month, we'll take a look at the standings real quick. We should have the wild card pretty well. Yeah, like as far as wild card goes, we should be fine there. The Rays are about 2 back of the Red Sox, but they're pretty decently far of us, and I'm pretty sure we won the season series against them. So no matter what, we should have secured a playoff spot. Not going to count my chickens before they hatch, though. I mean, a lot could happen in this last half of the month, but I have a pretty good feeling we'll make the playoffs regardless. But I want that division, man. Having a division win would be massive for us. So we're going to try to do everything in our power to get that done. One other thing I wanted to check is just to see how Tyler Locklear's doing in that Rookie of the Year voting, because I'd love to see him win that. Yep, he is still the front runner, so hopefully he can continue that great showing that he's had so far and win that Rookie of the Year award. Go ahead and take a look at our team statistics just real quick since we're halfway through the month. See how everybody's looking. Randy and Paredes are now tied, so our Tampa Bay Rays Seattle Mariners team now has leading the team in home runs, and then Luke Raley also from the Tampa Bay. How about that? we have Luke Raley, Rosarena, and Paredes all from Tampa Bay leading our team in home runs. Gotta love it. And then the rest of the guys down the board. Tyler Locklear now has surpassed the 20 home run number. I love that. But yeah, honestly, I'm not going to get too much into statistics right now. It's not really where my focus is at. My focus is winning this division. We gotta do everything in our power to do it. We're going to have, like I said, the Yankees for 3 at home. We got to go to Texas for 3 and then Houston for 3. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to try to win as many of these games as we can. Let's get it done. It looks like I think we lost the first game of the New York series. It looks like we're in a good spot to win this one, though. I'm going to sim and hope that we can hold on. And we do. Okay. So, yeah, we lost the first game. Victor Robles is good. We'll go ahead and activate him. As we've now lost 2 in a row. Not great. So we lose the New York series. We've lost the first game in Texas. I don't love that. I don't love that. Let's go ahead and throw Victor Robles back. Or no, we have to change our gotta send a guy down real quick. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll just send Zavala down again. We don't really need him. He doesn't have any minor league options. If somebody wants to pick him up, they can. I'm not overly concerned about it, but we'll continue our sim here. As I think we just got swept by Texas. That is going to hurt a lot. That is going to hurt a ton. The Travelers finished their season. They didn't make the playoffs. It did say that the Rainiers made their playoffs, though. They had a pretty solid year. We're not going to stop simulating them as we lose another game, but then win another game. The Rainiers won the Pacific Coast League. Good job. Way to go, Rainiers. Love that. Okay, we're actually winning this game. We're going to sim. Hope we can hold on to win it. I'll be out for a couple of days. Yes. So we take the series against Houston, which is big. But yeah, this stretch right here just killed any chance that we had of winning the division. But we'll take a look just real quick before we head into this Oakland series to see where we're at as far as the wild card goes. We've already clinched. So we clinched the wild card berth. We're going to play in the wild card series against... Well, yeah, I think we'll play the Astros, yeah, because I think it's the 1 plays to 4, and then the 2 top wildcard teams play each other. So we're going to have a huge series, just coming off of a series that we beat the Astros. We're going to have to play them again in the wild card. We weren't able to get the division. Texas just ran away with it. I mean, we're 10.5 back. They just absolutely had an outstanding last month of the year. We kind of fell off a little bit. But overall, we're still in the playoffs. We're still in the playoffs. We still have a chance at the World Series. We still have a chance to win the damn thing, and we're gonna do our best to do it. God damn it, we're gonna win that World Series. Come on. All right, we still got one more series though against Oakland here. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can't end the season off on a high note, as we've already lost the first game. Love that. Lost the second game as well. Love that. We have made the postseason. We got swept by Oakland to end the year. Not a great ending to the year, if I'm being honest here. But we will go ahead and stop simulating. As far as September goes, I think it was probably our worst month of the year. We go from 20 games above 500 to now being 14 games above 500. We did make the playoffs, though. That's what matters. We're gonna take on Houston, and the winner of that game will be taking on Minnesota, the number 1 seed in the ALDS. But first off, we got to take care of business against Houston. That is going to be in the next video. For now, we'll take a look at season's end and see how everybody did. So as far as, I mean, you guys can see the bracket here. This is who's going to be in the playoffs. So Minnesota and the Dodgers are the 1 seeds in both sides. Texas and Philly are the 2 seeds. 3 seeds are New York and St. Louis for both sides. The 4 seeds are Houston and Atlanta. 5 seeds are going to be us and the Milwaukee Brewers. And then the 6 seeds are going to be Boston and Arizona. So that is what we're looking at for the playoff matchups. We obviously have Houston. We got to win a best out of 3 series. Not going to be easy. We're going to have to do it on their home turf. But I have a good feeling we're going to beat them. We're going to beat them. I won't do simulations. I'll probably do like quick manage for those games, give us a better chance to win. So that's kind of what you'll be looking forward to. If we go up by like 2 games, then I'll probably sim. Or I mean, so in that series, obviously you have to win the 2 games. I want to get past that. And like the ALDS, if we go up 2 games, I might just do a sim, see if we can't win out. But as far as the wildcard series goes, like we have to play those games. We cannot lose those if we want to win the World Series. So for now, though, we'll take a look, like I said, at the statistics at year's end, see how everybody finished in their regular season totals. Once again, a lot of guys that just struggled that last month of the year. I don't love that, didn't end the season on a hot note, but basically it's a whole new experience now. We're in the playoffs, so a chance to kind of rewrite that script of what happened that last month or so. But yeah, Randy, once again, most likely, I'd say Randy was our best player this year all the way around. Led the team in homers, led the team in hits, led the team in games, at bats, runs, even RBI. I mean, just an outstanding year from Randy. He's definitely our team MVP for sure. I don't think he would have led. No, he did lead in OPS too as well. Wow, Rayleigh really fell off, didn't he? Second in walks too. I mean, Randy just had a year, didn't he? As far as home runs go, I know Locklear stayed at the 21 mark, but happy to see that he had a very successful first year in the big leagues as a rookie. Cal really just struggled the second half of the year. Hopefully we can get a better season from him. I mean, we're going to need a better season from Julio next year too. So a lot of these guys that struggled throughout parts of the year, hopefully we'll see some better outcomes from them in year number 2. But for now, we're focused on year number 1. We got to go win that World Series this year. And even though we've had some guys that have been struggling, I still think that we have the team to do it. Castillo just looks like he sucked the last month of the year. I think, early prediction, I think I'm going to trade him in the offseason. He's a little older now. I know we have him under contract for a couple of years, but I think I'm okay with letting him go and trying to get somebody else. I don't see any Schwellenbach stats. They might have sent him down. That's probably why. But with that being said, or maybe he's probably just not on the postseason roster. But yeah, with that being said, Andres Munoz finishes the season with 46 saves, a 2.72 ERA. Great year from him. Love to see that. These are our relief pitchers. It's like Yimi Garcia. Ty Adcock did pretty decent in the limited amount of time that he had this last month. Jason Foley was still great for us, still another good trade. I don't know if we'll have him under contract. I'll have to see what his contract situation looks like. Santos had a really crappy year. Hopefully he can have a better year for us next year. Saucedo was what Saucedo is. Spire was okay. It looks like he had a pretty bad last month of the year, though. Individual position-wise, Harry Ford, his first, full season. He played 58 games, so not too bad. 2 home runs on the year, 549 OPS. Not great as a, rookie starting out, but he should continue to develop for us and hopefully have a better second, sophomore year campaign. Tyler Locklear, could not be more happy with the season that he had in 123 games, 112 hits, 21 home runs, 733 OPS. I hope that he was still able to hold on. We'll take a look at it for sure to see if he was able to hold on to that Rookie of the Year nomination, but very, very happy with the season that he had overall. Jorge Polanco had an amazing second half of the year. He was really, really good for us down the stretch. Definitely going to look to keep him longer than maybe we anticipated at the start of the year. Depending on how he does. Isaac Paredes came over, did about the same. His average stayed about the same. OPS stayed about the same. Didn't hit that many home runs for us, though. Hopefully, as he gets, gets more used to the team, he'll have a better showing next year. But we really need him in the playoffs. Hopefully, all these guys show up for the playoffs for us. JP with another solid year. Ryan Bliss did okay in his limited action. Not great, yeah. Not too much slugging in his repertoire so far. But hopefully, we can continue to develop that for him. Left field wise, as we saw, Randy and Luke Rayleigh were probably the two of the best players on our team this year, to be honest. So really happy with their performance this year. Center field wise, Julio had a very down year. Hopefully he picks it up in the playoffs for us, but we really need him to pick things up next year. Like, he needs to have an MVP caliber season. Not very happy with the outcome or the performance that he had. Victor Robles had a great second half after just a putrid first half. So I'm very happy that he was able to pick things up. Pico Armstrong in really his first major season of at-bats. He did decent for us. You know, he'll continue to develop too as well, so not upset with how he ended up. But yeah, that's everybody on the team as far as our statistics go. As far as the awards around the league, we'll just look at Player of the Month. So for the month, they don't have September yet because we haven't finished the month. Let me go ahead and just do that. We'll send this last day here. All right, now we have our Houston series right at the start of October. But yeah, we'll take a look, see Players of the Month real quick. Looks like Evan Carter won Rookie of the Month, which isn't good for Tyler Locklear. Hopefully Locklear was still able to keep that first place. We're going to find out here shortly. Corey Seager just had an outstanding month, and they needed it too. I mean, not really much you can do there. Jordan Montgomery ends up really well. We signed him earlier in the year, but that's just not something that I wanted to do. On my end, it was auto-signed, so I'm not upset that he was good for the Red Sox. Even though Boston is going to be in the playoffs. We'll probably have to face Jordan. Well, I wouldn't say probably, but there's a chance. There's a chance we could face Jordan Montgomery at some point. Looks like Stanton's going to walk away with the MVP, which is insane because Altuve had a crazy year. Even Bregman did too. Just RBIs, man. RBIs and home runs won him that award. Looks like Bailey Ober, wow, is going to be the Cy Young winner this year. Garrett Cole and Joe Ryan right behind him. Altuve did win the batting title. Not really a surprise there. Bichette and Evan Carter behind those two guys, or behind him. Martin Leclerc and Duran are your Reliever of the Year award nominees, with Martin looks like he's taken home the win on that one. And Evan Carter does pass Tyler Locklear in the Rookie of the Year voting. Sucks to see, man. I mean, I understand, though. He had a much better stat line, don't get me wrong. Tyler just kind of fell off that last month of the year, which stinks, but hey, it is what it is. Hopefully Tyler can still pave himself out a pretty solid career, you know, the rest of the way. I'm just gonna check now to see if we had anybody win an award this year. I don't think so, though. We didn't really have anybody that was all that close in contention. Julio ends up second place in the Gold Glove for center field. I mean, Mullins just had a crazy defensive year. Yeah, Cal season fell off, so he's not anywhere close there. Even Randy fell off a little bit, although he may have won the third one. Nope. Yeah, just all these cold spells that these guys had to end the year, they get beat out for these awards. But hey, they could still win some postseason awards. You know, we make it far in this run. There's a good chance that could happen. I don't think there's anything else that I want to check. I want to see when Brian Wu comes back. All right, yeah, so he's still going to be out. He's going to be out this entire postseason run, basically. So is Austin Voth. So we're not going to have those guys. Let me just make sure that our pitching rotation is good. All right, we're going to have to bring up another starter. We don't have another starter in the rotation. I mean, you could probably get away with 4, but just to be safe, we're going to send this loser down. We're going to add... Oh, okay. So yeah, we can't add Schwellenbach. I guess we're just going to have to go with Yovera. I don't love that, though. He's not very good for us, but hopefully he doesn't screw the playoffs up for us. But yeah, I mean, that's what we're looking into as far as the next episode. We're going to be hopping into the first round of the playoffs, taking on Houston in the wild card round. If you guys did enjoy this video, as always, feel free to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and are enjoying the content. Hopefully you guys are excited for the playoff series. I know I am. I'm trying to take the Mariners to the World Series and win this thing. And we're going to do everything that we can to do that. I don't want to take over too much to the point where it's not like realistic, but I do want to give us at least a good chance to, you know, compete there. So overall, though, great first start to the team. Obviously, there's some areas that we can get better. We will look to do that in the off season, but I'm happy with where we're at right now, and we are going to contend and continue to contend. So if you guys want to continue to see that in the future, if you want to see the Mariners have success, feel free to check back in. If you don't care about the Mariners, that's totally fine. If you like franchise mode, if you like baseball, feel free to watch. But yeah, without further ado, that is going to do it for me here in episode number 6. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.